Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 7th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe and hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But Capricorn, let's see what we have going on for you this week. And yes, Capricorn. Alright, your overall energy for the week is the Six of Hearts. Really good card. This is a card of a turnaround, and it represents existing problems being resolved. You also have two sixes. I love two sixes, Capricorn. To me, two sixes in the playing card says you're on the right path, you're moving in the right direction, and things are kind of going your way. So, love it. Definitely my favorite. And on top of that, the Six of Hearts, just like I said, says that it's time to try something again. So it basically says maybe you've been trying to do something in your life, like start a business, get into a relationship, whatever. And this card just says try again. Your opportunity for this week is the Four of Hearts. So this could be new love coming in for you. So there could be love coming in for you. I'm getting messages of love is what's popping into my head. So it's like maybe it's not the start of a relationship, but maybe it's more like online dating or something, and you're like messaging with somebody. So it could be like the beginnings of a relationship or something like that. For others, if you're not looking for love, this could be a lot of different things. It could be the opportunity this week to move if you're moving homes where you live. It could be the opportunity to move your job or to move your business or to move on to another business or something like that. But overall, very positive. It's a card that leads to a lot of future stability as well. So it does say if you're making some sort of change that there will be a lot of future improvement because of some sort of change. So love it. Next, in the area of love, you have the Queen of Spades. The Queen of Spades is my card of jumping into darkness. It's my card of doing something where you don't know the details. Obviously, if you're dating, you don't know the details, right? Because we don't necessarily know what a person is like before we date them. So this card just says take the leap of faith and get out there. I do feel like if you want love, this card says open up. I am getting also in other relationships as well here, Capricorn, not just your love relationships, but like family relationships and business relationships. This card is just saying be a little bit more open this week to people, places, and things and opportunities, because there could be a lot of benefit. This card can be a little bit closed off, and you could be closing off to something that could be really good for you, so don't do that, is what I'd say there. Next, in your challenge position, you have the Jack of Spades. I would just say be careful of your words this week. I feel like saying oversharing. I rarely ever say that on the Jack of Spades, but oversharing, or the word oversharing, is definitely popping into my head. So it's almost like you're giving too much information away, or you're speaking too much. I would just be careful of oversharing, is what I'd say to you, especially in love with this card, like sharing too much information about yourself too quickly, or telling someone you're in love with them like within the first 10 minutes of a date, something like that. That's what I'd say there. And finally, your solution for love, you have the Joker. So very busy card of busyness and getting out there. It's also a card of taking a leap of faith. Kind of like, again, the Queen of Spades is my card of jumping into darkness. It just says take the leap of faith towards something you want, love. But the Joker, very similar. It just says take a leap of faith and kind of get out there. It's a card of like going on an adventure as well. So it says if you're looking for love, just look at it as an adventure. Next, in the area of work and finance, your overall energy is the Six of Spades. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could be building up a lot of momentum. Things could be getting a lot faster for you, and you could start to see how things are moving forward faster, basically, in your business or in work with this card. This could also just be like some sort of fated event. And so a lot of you, there could be like a lot of fate at play in work and finance, but really all I'm getting is momentum. Next, your challenge at work is the Ten of Hearts. So networking or working together with other people could be a challenge. So the Ten of Hearts just says open up, exactly like I said with that Queen of Swords, right? It just says open up to people. This is a card of fortune after difficulty as well. So coming up in the challenge position, it could say that you are in a period of difficulty as far as work and finance are concerned. Even if you're retired, you could still be experiencing certain difficulties. So yeah, that's what I would say there. Your solution is the Six of Diamonds. Look at all these sixes, love it. So these sixes are really positive for you, really. And the Six of Diamonds is a lot of luck. So coming up in the solution position, it says that luck is on your side, even if you're experiencing difficulties or challenges in work or finance. And normally, I would say this card of being too withdrawn. This is the card of imposter syndrome, not sharing, not opening up at work or in business. But coming up in the solution position, this says that you will probably be sharing more, or you will probably be communicating more in work and business. So Love it. Definitely very good for you, Capricorn, and a lot of good stuff there. Next, in the area of health, you have the Five of Diamonds. Five of Diamonds says just do it. So any changes you're thinking about making to your health, this says just do it. I'm also getting spending money on health as well. I feel like saying you cannot afford to not spend money on health. That's what I always say to people as well. It's like, people always complain about the price of like, high quality food and things like that. I'm like, yeah, but you know what's really expensive? Cancer or other diseases. So you might as well spend the money, right? There is no price you can put on health. So I feel like some of you just need to look at it like that if you're like having to spend money on your health or anything like that. But I do feel like for some of you, it's almost like maybe you are finding ways to be able to get high quality food for less money or things like that. So it doesn't even have to be food. It could be like a gym membership or something like that with this here. And your challenge, again, 3 of Diamonds, money. So for some of you, spending money on your health or something related to your health could be a little bit of a challenge. And, that's what I would say with this card here. I just bought a very expensive helmet myself to wear on my head for when I do certain activities. And a lot of people said, that's a really expensive helmet. And I'm like, yeah, but you know what's really expensive? Brain damage. That's what's expensive. So, you know what I mean? You can't put a price on protection, stuff like that, as far as I'm concerned. 3 of Diamonds just says, pay attention to that. 3 of Diamonds also, this came up for Taurus, I'm pretty sure. I think it was Taurus, but 3 of Diamonds says, be careful of your back. I think they had the 3 of Spades, not the 3 of Diamonds, but it doesn't matter. All 3s to me represent your back, your spine, your head, things like that. So again, definitely if you're like lifting heavy things or anything like that. 3 of Diamonds says be careful of your back, basically. And, other than that, you're fine. And finally, your solution to all this is the 4 of Clubs here. The 4 of Clubs is a card of just it basically says your thoughts are in line with the truth. So it just says listen to your body, number 1, health-wise, if you're like thinking about changing your diet or something like that. It also says, like, again, if you're like thinking about lifting a heavy box and you're saying to yourself, I probably shouldn't do that, then don't. Go get someone else to do it, right? So this card just says listen to yourself and you have all of the answers. Your outcome this week is the 5 of Hearts. I want to clarify this in the 8 of Clubs. Yeah, for some of you, this could be confusion with relationships in your life in general. So we're not talking about love here. We could be, but, I feel that this is more like work relationships or, like close relationships in your life. There could be moments of confusion, I feel. I would just ignore it. I feel like things are going to clear up. Like as Pluto starts to move direct, as Pluto starts to move forward here in this chart, I feel like things will start to get better for you, especially with friends, family, and relationships in your life. But just know there could be a little bit of confusion here. But all in all, Capricorn, this looks really, really good for you. So thank you for watching and definitely enjoy your week.